Now, they say diamonds are a girl's best friend, but for international luxury brand Jewelmer, pearls are a woman's true BFF. Well, today we speak with Jewelmer's Chief Marketing Officer, Marion Branellac de Guzman, to tell us more about how their brand fuses both elegance and sustainability. Hello, Marion. Good morning.
Good morning, Paolo.
You look lovely this morning, Marion. It's such a pleasure to have you in here. Let's talk about South Sea pearls. I mean, they are the centerpiece of Jewelmer. And, you know, from a broad selection of jewels out there, pearls really are, you know, your focus on what Jewelmer devotes its entire line to. Why is that?
Well, firstly, it's the national gem of the Philippines. So Jewelmer was founded in 1979 by my father, Jacques Branellac, and Mr. Manuel Coanco. And we've always been a proudly Filipino company. So we've wanted to push that gem both domestically and internationally as something for the world to be proud of.
It's very fitting, of course. Now, one of the things, though, that make Jewelmer different is it really does take pride in, you know, in promoting, obviously, pearls as the jewel in the crown. It is the practice of sustainability, though, that really does make you quite different from everybody else. What exactly is sustainable pearl farming? How does it differ from traditional pearl farming? Maybe you can walk us through and help us understand.
Yes, so what we produce is cultured South Sea pearls, meaning that man plays a role with nature to produce the pearls. It's about a 5-year process with 377 steps.
Okay.
And we always say we're the minority shareholder because nature plays the biggest role in whether we will have a pearl or not. That's also why it is the Philippine national gem, because our farms are in Palawan, which are pristine locations, have the perfect conditions for producing pearls. So it's not something that can be replicated anywhere around the world, and it's a very rare and difficult gem to produce.
So it really is quite a unique process, and obviously the result, you know, the product is quite unique in itself. Let's talk about the results of this program, of the way that you guys go about producing, you know, the gems, gems of the sea, so maybe we can call them. What is the result? Who are the communities that you work with, and how does it benefit the communities? Obviously, the product speaks for itself, but really the product is alongside all the other results of the process of being a sustainable pearl farming operation.
Yes. So we use the term sustainable not in a light way, because perhaps other companies can say they're sustainable because they have a equal impact or they're not destructive, but we actually have a net positive impact on the environment.
Okay.
So we're protecting about 40,000 hectares of marine concessions. And by having a pearl farm, you're actually increasing the marine biodensity, which is the amount of species, and biodiversity, which is the variety of species.
Right.
So it almost acts as a protected coral reef.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to the communities, we support the Save Palawan Seas Foundation.
Let's talk about that.
Yes. So the Save Palawan Seas Foundation educates the surrounding communities not to do any destructive practices such as cyanide and dynamite fishing, which have disastrous long-term consequences. But rather than just saying what you can't do, we also give opportunities such as teaching sustainable livelihood methods, organic farming, and we also do other activities. Like recently, we just had our dental and medical mission for the communities in the area.
Fantastic stuff. So I mean, when other people talk about, you know, like you said, exactly that, being sustainable, it's really more about minimizing the impact on the environment when it comes to their operations. But you know, the fantastic thing about what you guys are doing is it actually improves the environment even more. Jewelmer recently launched the Divine Feminine campaign with none other than the lovely, beautiful Solent Yusuf, who is your muse. Let's talk about this campaign and what are the fresh new jewelry ideas and executions that are in store for us?
Yes, so the Divine Feminine features, as you mentioned, the beautiful and talented Solen Youssef.
She's all right.
She's all right. She's the best.
She is quite lovely. But
yes. And then it's actually a global first because we decided to challenge ourselves by doing something that had never been seen before and creating a woman's fantasy in reality by submerging her in a bathtub of authentic South Sea pearls.
there you go. What's next in terms of the collection, in terms of Jewelmer's bid to reinvent pearl jewelry?
In terms of collections, we've never been followers of trends. So collection-wise, our designs are always inspired by nature and about pushing boundaries. And then in terms of what's next for us, we just want to continue to spread the word about environmental awareness, national pride, and of course showing the best that the Philippines has to offer.
Doesn't get any better than that. Really, the product speaks for itself, and you are one of the best, obviously, people to speak about it. Thank you so much. That was Jewelmer Chief Marketing Officer Marion de Guzman. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you very much.